Yo, what's up, everybody? This is Eric and Paul here for the fifth episode of Eagle's Nest.
What's up, guys?
As you can tell, it's just us two this week. Carlos had plans he had to get taken care of, and Aaron kinda had a little bit of computer issue.
Technical difficulties, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, so it's just gonna be us two, which we know how to manage it.
I mean, we've done it before.
It's not our first rodeo.
Not gonna be our last.
Exactly. So, as we're... That was the cop. Don't be alarmed.
Yeah, it wasn't our children.
So, as we're going to go into, as you can tell, hockey's coming back. And it's coming on, so we're going to go into our hockey talk. So, as you know, hockey's coming back. I'm stoked. I cannot wait. And the first thing that's going to be right off the bat that you're going to notice that there is a game coming on. The first game of the whole entire hockey coming back due to the pandemic, and it's on July 28th against the Pens, which is going to be a beautiful game. Like, yes, we all are kind of hoping that it starts out quick and then actually the season goes on well, but it's going to be a little bit hectic going back and forth. So, as it going through with the team, with the game, everything going on, it's going to be against the Pens, as I said. It's going to be in Toronto. It's going to look different from anything that we are going to be used to seeing, but we'll get into it, which we all know and understand. But so the next right off the bat, as I said about it, but one thing I know that sent it was today they did leave to go to Toronto. They went off. They had Drew was wearing his mask. Actually, all the players were wearing their masks. Apparently, they get to wear their masks on the plane, no matter what. And it's going to be, it's like, I understand, like, we wear it, everybody's wearing it, but even for, I'll bring it up when we talk about the Phillies about Didi wearing it. And it's pretty awesome. So, we all know Oscar's back. Oscar signed a 3-year contract worth $9 million. And he was actually nominated for an award for the Bill Masterton Memorial Trophy, which he is one of the 3 finalists to be selected to win. For those who you don't know who Bill Masterton is, I don't know, Paul knows. He was the only NHL player to actually die from a NHL hockey related injury. There has been no other deaths since then, and this is going towards the leadership and loyalty to the sport, showing how much he cares about it, and he was nominated for it, which I hope that he wins this award, including other players who got nominated for other awards like Coots and even our own coach, AV. He got an awards coming in. So, hey, he gets this and he gets the other one coming in. It's going to be freaking awesome. Including if he can bring in the big one.
Yeah.
We're kind of overdue.
Most of our team sports are kind of overdue.
The only one, like, there's only 2 major teams that really needs to win it. They get out of the 19 era.
30 years and 40 years.
Yeah. Sixers and the Flyers are the last ones to win it.
And it's been 12 years since Phillies.
God damn.
Yeah, 12 years.
And I still remember the damn parade.
Yeah.
God, we're old. So as we continue on, if you've been living underneath a rock, I don't know how the hell you're not listening to this, but the NHL announced the 32nd team in the NHL. The Seattle Kraken. And they are placing an AHL team in Palm Beach, Florida.
Which makes no sense.
And they already had the top 2 names being picked already for the team. The Firebirds. I'm about to say Freebirds. The Firebirds and the Dragons. What's your opinion on it, Paul? What do you think of with the team's logo and jersey?
I like the logo. I like the jersey. I mean, I do like it. I mean, it is a nice sweater. Mm-hmm. It is a very nice sweater.
He knows his hockey terms.
I would prefer the Dragons over anything, but that's just me.
For the second.
Yeah, for the second. Off topic. You're probably wondering why my co-host is wearing a hat. He did a hack job on his head. Look at the man. Look at the man. Look. Ah. By the way, guys, you know the difference between a good haircut and a bad haircut? What's that? 6 weeks. 6 weeks. That's the difference.
For those who are not watching the video, who is actually listening to the audio, I shaved my head because my hair was growing a little bit too long to me, and it's too damn thick. So I took the whole thing off as he hit the mic.
Yeah.
So, back to on topic. The NHL released a format of how the arena is going to look. I love it. I think it's going to be a wonderful idea. What they're doing, it looks like you're going into a Broadway kind of show a little bit, to where you have the banners, you have the spectators screen, and all. But I like this.
I mean, it looks good. It looks like it's for those of you who are actually listening and can't actually see us. If you Google it, you'll see it. It looks really good. But I'm not a hockey person, as y'all know. I am not a hockey person. That's this man sitting next to me. But for people for the newer audience trying to get into it, I would watch this. I mean, hockey's never really been my sport. I've always tried to get into it. But it's to me. I don't really understand I know the puck goes in the goal and you score. I know. I don't know the positions. I don't know, the penalties. I really don't get the concept of the game. But I will start learning, hopefully, and trying to develop a love for the game like this man.
As I'll put it, I'll be teaching this guy ins and outs of the hockey, teaching him about each rule and the evolution of how it got to where it is today, which there is over, with the Stanley Cup included, 110 years.
That's a lot.
Because you have the Stanley Cup, which is the oldest trophy in the sports world. Lord Stanley, it has its own boat, its own limousine, and its own carrier. This damn thing actually has its own jet plane.
'Cause I'll be there on a jet plane. I don't know when I'll be back. Let me stop.
But you know one thing? That at least where the trophies, it gets passed on to team to team to team. This trophy is in Canada, so it doesn't have to go far. It's usually held at the National Hockey Hall of Fame in Toronto. But it's going to be presented in Edmonton since the finals are going to be in Edmonton. Cross your fingers. Pray to God. Flyers win it. I'm saying it here.
Yeah,
Flyers will win.
It's not like the Lombardi Trophy, guys, where, they have one fucking trophy. No. Lombardi Trophy
Gets
you
made.
Get copies. You get copies. It's not the beautiful cup of the Stanley.
No. The Stanley Cup is a lot more. Every trophy that they get, the awards, it gets passed down from player to player to player. So you get your opportunity to actually feel another person actually that was held that trophy, so you know that you're touching history. So this is why, as I said, hockey is one of the best, but one of the great sports to watch, and he will learn it down to the T because he will definitely might be getting stuck watching it on August 2nd. So, as we go into our first sponsor, Sleight of Hand Barbershop, located at 1111 Lincoln Ave, Prospect Park, which is they are open and they are only doing call-ins and online scheduling for appointments. So please check them out. You won't be upset if you do, because you'll leave out of there with a great cut. Not like mine, unfortunately, which I did myself. So, please, go to them. They'll do a hell of a lot better than me. And we're going to go into some...
I'm not getting my hair cut.
As we're going to go into some Eagles talk. There's a lot going on in Eagles talk. Like, no preseason.
Yeah, none. None whatsoever. And this is going to be hard for my boy, Alex Smith, who got cleared to play after that nasty-ass injury he had 2 years ago.
And you know what's funny? The same injury that he has was on the same day the same quarterback went down. It was one of their Hall of Fame quarterbacks. And same date, same injury, same timing. Mm-hmm. Talk about screwed up destiny.
Coinky dink.
So, there's 49 days until football. 49 days.
49.
Until we see our birds play. So, with no preseason going in, training camp is going to be a lot different this year. They're knocking from 120 down to 80 players.
Yeah.
So, this is going to make it a lot harder
for coaches.
For actually players.
And coaches.
Because a lot of
to determine
who's going to go.
Exactly.
Because with a lot, it's almost like, it's like Ward.
Oh, Jesus.
Ward, if Ward didn't it wasn't on the practice, if he was part of this, like this happened 2 years ago, he would have been cut.
Yeah. Well, no.
Yeah, remember he was a quarterback then.
Right. You're right.
He was a quarterback then. He didn't turn to wide receiver until last year.
Right. On the practice squad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if it wasn't for that, we would not have Ward. Christ, we might not even have Boston Scott. Questionable.
Questionable because he was. What was he?
He was still running back.
Yeah, he was running back, but he was.
He was like low in the practice squad.
He still made the 10-man practice squad though.
Yeah, he got lucky. So with training camp going down, there's still they don't know.
Did they update the list?
Not yet.
The practice squad?
Not yet.
Okay.
They're waiting until it gets closer to knowing what the protocols are. There's no protocols yet on how training camp will apply due to the pandemic. They're still trying to figure out either there's going to be certain things being pushed back or things going to be able to push forward. What kind of practices they're going to be able to handle. Are they going to have maybe one day defense, next day offense, then switch it out to where maybe
So
offense this time, defense this time.
Now. This is what I think they should do. Okay, so I think now this is just me. Now the league's never gonna fucking do this because then they'll lose a lot of fucking money, a lot of TV deals, or anything else like that. I think they should play for 1 week. Every single team, week 1 plays. Every team plays week 1. Week 2, bye. Every team, bye week, analyze data, everything else like that, see what they have to do, adjust. Week 3, play. Analyze more after that. Week 4, bye. I understand. I get it. No. The league has never had a 2 bye. I understand, but play the first week, bye the second week, play the third week, bye the fourth week. Okay? Yeah, you're going to get an extended season. Yes, I understand. Yeah, like play, bye. These bye weeks aren't going to get counted towards that. Like, it's not going to be a 16-week season. It is not. It's not going to be a 17-week. No, it's going to be a hell of a long NFL season. Like, I'm talking about, this might be pushed into March and April. Just try and like analyze more the data, and try and get it basically like running, so you can actually tell. All right, so if the guards or anything else like that they're wearing, like the helmets are affecting, like if they're affecting it in a good way. All right, so we got to do this, and this. Let's try it this week, and then go on and implement new tests and everything else like that, like to try and help further not catching this virus. What do you think?
With that, it'd be a good idea, but yes, it'd be great for football fans to be able to get a chance to
or
be a longer season.
Or at least just do it for like the first 4 weeks or the first 6 weeks.
I would say more like 6 weeks, because with the injury protocol, what they have down for the corona, you're automatically on that list for 4 weeks. You're down 4 weeks no matter what, because you had to come back with 2 tests with negative.
Yeah.
Same thing with baseball. Same thing with the NHL. And that's where it's gonna hurt for anybody. Mm-hmm. Like I said, I wouldn't mind it, but putting in perspective to where that we're coming into where we could be all watching 3 or 4 different sports at once, it could hurt the NFL. Because with that one bye where most fans are so used to saying football, bye, it's going to hurt. It's going to not make them feel like it's not football no more.
Well, maybe, or fans has to get used to the new norm.
Yeah, but the only thing is, like, you and I both know, not everybody is going to be able to get used to it quickly. And not going to be ready for it.
Still not fucking used to it.
No.
But what I'm saying is, like, it's not like we don't have sports.
Right.
Okay? So, they go the week and then bye. All right, so my NFL team's not playing this week. But is my hockey team playing this week? Is my baseball team playing this week? Is my basketball team playing this week? It's like, all right, cool. I can't watch football, but I have another sport to watch.
But you still have those fans out there
that are just football fans. I understand. That are craving for it, that want it. But they have to realize that, like, players are humans too.
Right. I understand that.
Players get scared. There's people that still didn't show up for, like, a couple Phillies still didn't show the hell up.
Actually, they all showed up. this camp, but it's other teams. Other teams opted out for the season. They said they don't want to be in this due to the fact that the virus. And a lot of them have families, which is understandable. Like, I have a family. He has a family. And we understand what's going on and what could happen.
And as I keep saying, I'm an essential employee. We are essential employees. We've been through this from the get.
We have not left. We've been working since day one. And we're still working throughout this damn thing. And if another wave hits,
we're still going to be working through this damn thing.
We'll be the ones ready to go, I quit, but we can't because we need the money.
Oh, man.
So, before I get into the next Eagles topic, I want to get into this. I even laughed at it. He laughed at it. The Washington Redskins are now known as the Washington Football Team. How stupid is that? You're calling yourselves the Washington Football Team. We know you're Washington's football team. Why not, like, even the people on the radio on 94, Richie suggested this. He said, why don't you just call yourself the Washington FC, the Washington Football Club? It sounds a lot more fancy, and it actually doesn't sound like you're
dignified.
Yeah.
Dignified, yeah.
You're actually not saying you're a football team. We all know you're a goddamn football team.
Now, see, you got him cussing now.
This is why there should be certain people discussing the name of the team. Not saying it's this. Oh, we just do this and wait a year. No. Right away, if you knew this shit was coming around and you knew it was coming on, discuss about it then. So that when it comes closer to this, to where, oh, this sponsor could pull us out. This sponsor's going to pull us out. We had the name ready to go and picked out, ready to go. Push it out.
I mean, hell, they could have even been the Washington Dragons. Just saying. That's a good name.
Washington Dragons. I would even pick the damn, the Washington, what was the one I said, and I even liked it. The Washington Fireballs, or even the Washington...
Hey, look, Washington Sentinels. Look at that!
Yeah. Well, unfortunately, you can't pick the Capitals, and you can't pick the Nationals, so...
I mean, they could.
They
could. It's a different sport.
They could, but the only thing is that it would be...
Because look at the Giants.
You had the San Francisco Giants, and you had the New York Giants.
Yeah.
Difference, but the only thing you don't want to do the same city.
Yeah, but they still have it.
Yeah, you have it, but you can't use the same city.
Why not?
It'll confuse a lot of fans.
Yeah, but there's not a law stating that.
It's not, but I think it'd be copyrights due to the city.
Frowned upon?
Maybe. Because you got to think, oh, the Washington Nationals are champions. What's team?
Yes. Yes.
So, hopefully we hear a name before.
It's like an anime that we used to watch when we were kids. You know, it's called Dragon Ball Z. It's like Vegeta, the planet, the king, or the prince.
Yes. So, all you Eagles fans know how we feel about this, and we talked about it a lot. And we were expecting and not expecting this. Jason Peters signed a 1-year deal with the Eagles, so he is an Eagle again. And possibly with the money that he's getting and the bonuses and the regulations, any quota that he has to hit, he's making about at least about 12 to 14 mil for that year.
Possibly.
Yeah. Depending on how it's structured out. For me, I like it and I don't like it. Because there's a possibility you may be taking a player who needs that spot more than you, and we don't know how many games he's going to play.
So Jason Peters should have retired in the Super Bowl year.
Yes.
Okay. And then just came in as a coach.
He would have been a phenomenal coach.
Now you got Jason Peters back for another year. This is 4 years removed from Super Bowl? 4
Yes.
years? Damn, it's been 4 years already. 4 years removed from the Super Bowl. Still trying to play. I mean, I understand. The guy's got heart. The guy wants to play. The guy feels like he can still do it. Okay?
Yeah.
I understand that. A lot of football players do. A lot of football players. You know, look at Brett Favre. He retired 4 times.
Should I bring up an NBA player?
No.
Michael Jordan?
No. We're not going to talk about Jordan. Because Jordan was still a GOAT. Favre was not. I mean, yeah, Favre still had a fucking cannon when he played for the Vikings.
God.
Cannon.
20-yard line, send it straight down to the damn freaking end zone. God. And against the Eagles.
I mean, I still think he's got a cannon. And he's in his 50s.
He still throws. He's a coach at a damn high school.
Uh-huh.
And he throws the ball, shows the quarterbacks how to throw a ball, and the wide receivers are going.
We need video for that. We definitely need to get video on that.
It's out there somewhere.
Yeah. But Jason, like, he should have just retired and just become a coach. Like, we need good coaches, like B-Dog.
Yes.
And Deuce.
Deuce.
We need coaches. We need good coaches that'll teach the younger guys. Like, I have a feeling I know why they did it, so he could so he could transition into the coaching thing if he wants to do it. Like, I feel like they signed him because I don't feel like, I think the stipulations were, to play, but I feel like they signed him so he can teach the younger players instead of playing. I feel like they're going to transition him into the front office.
I see him possibly taking a role more on the field than doing front office. If he does the front office, I can see him maybe becoming a scouter.
Yeah, yeah, I can see that.
Because that's what I see him more if he's going to do that. Because he's on the field. He's been on the field for how many years?
14, I think.
About that. And he wasn't originally with the Eagles.
Nope.
He was a last-second decision.
Mm-hmm.
And
He played the Eagles for 8 years?
I think 10 or 8 or 10.
Yeah, I wanted to say 10, but I wasn't 100% sure.
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure with that, because you had so many players come in and out of this team. It's not even funny.
I mean, and they come back.
Yeah.
I mean, look
example.
at Trot.
Yeah.
Look at Trot. But we're not going to talk about those 2 years that he left. No. Because Trot was always an Eagle.
Yeah. Okay. He's been on since 09.
09. Damn. He was around when Donovan was still here. Look at that.
He was drafted by the Buffalo Bills. He played at 04 to 08. And
04. He's been in the league since 04. Wow. What is that? Hold on. That's longer than 14 years.
Yeah.
Damn.
1 second. But it's going to be interesting to see how this all pans out. How it's going to go. He got a call from his daughter.
Where are you, Daddy?
But yeah, it's gonna be interesting what his role is gonna be on the line, because they're talking about maybe moving him over to the opposite side. That's what I'm hearing. Because they're saying him going to the opposite side instead of playing his original position. that he played because of Diller.
I mean, teaching. I mean, could he do it?
But the only thing is, the players who were with this pandemic, it's like, I'll bring this up right up bat. The players who are going into the position for it, it's going to be a lot harder without having that training camp to learn that position correctly.
Yeah.
Because you're not going to have the younger guys to help the older generation get used to that position. And you're not going to have the players doing it right.
16 years.
This guy's, like, as you found out, the guy's been in this league for about 16 years now.
Plus.
And we don't know if, hey, he may only have a 1-year contract, but you know, a 38-year-old, he's breaking down.
Yeah. Especially somebody who's been in the league for 16 plus years. Now. For all you some bitches out there,
Oh, shit.
you know, it going to comment about the GOAT. Fucking Tom Brady. Different fucking position, guys. Different position.
This position, you know, he plays the line. So he's protecting.
Fucking goddamn Tom Brady. Fucking piece of shit.
We hate Tom Brady.
I don't care.
He's good.
But I still show him respect and call him GOAT.
He's good. What he did, but this year,
Oh, he's going to be put to the test this year.
to see if he is the GOAT. Have you heard that they're still talking about, wrong button, that they're still talking about the possibly having fans in the stands?
Yeah.
And it's going back and forth.
New England said yes.
But do you know their protocol?
No. All I know, I think maybe it's like 10,000. 10,000.
10,000?
Yeah.
Damn.
That's not even a quarter capacity.
No. Most NFL stadiums are usually up to at least, on average, is about at least 40.
70.
No, 50. Because of the fact that you only have a handful of stadiums that holds over 100.
I know, and mostly is like 70. Because your average arenas hold like 40. You're talking about stadiums, dude.
Arenas, if you're talking about like,
your average arenas.
well, if you're talking about like Wells Fargo Center, you're not going to have that much. Because hockey, you're going to hold about 20.
That's what I'm saying. Your average.
Basketball is 25.
Well,
Concerts different.
I mean, look at. Hold on. Look at the Wells Fargo Center. Look, you remember how long ago that thing was built?
That thing was built back in 1993, which is the home of Eric Lindros.
Okay, so 93.
Or 93, 94, around there.
93, 94. Okay? Back when people didn't really go. That's why they're like, all right, so we're just going to do the 20,000. If you look at an updated one,
if you're going towards Vegas,
your modern arenas hold about average 40,000. Your average modern stadiums hold about 70.
Football stadiums.
Yeah.
Like football, our stadium can hold about at least about 68.
That's why Eagles built the stadium like they did.
And they added more seats.
Yeah, because the Spectrum.
The field they played in was a vet.
I know, but I'm saying the Spectrum.
Okay.
Because, you know.
It's a beautiful stadium. Miss it as hell.
Held, what, 50?
For concerts, yes.
Okay.
For sports, anything else was about 15, 16K.
The vet held
80 for a baseball game.
That's baseball.
That's with football added into field, stretching it out a little bit. You had about at least about 90.
Standing room?
That's what standing room. Because of the fact that With baseball, you had an oval.
Mm-hmm.
And when they put it in football, they stretched out the seats down a little bit more.
And then the hockey.
Hockey never done in the vet.
I swore they did.
They did it in Citizens Bank Ballpark
Yeah.
and Lincoln Financial. That's it.
Oh, no, it was the Arena League that did it in the vet a couple times.
The vet wasn't around when the Souls came.
Yes, it was. 04.
That's when they tore it down.
Uh-huh.
That's when they tore the vet down.
Uh-huh.
And the Arena football was only played in Wells Fargo Center. And the Spectrum.
You know what I'm thinking of?
I don't know what the hell you're thinking of, dude. You're going way off of that.
I thought there was another football team that played.
Are you talking about the damn freaking the UCF the USFL?
I don't know.
Because it was the Philadelphia Stars.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
You're talking to history junkie here. Sports.
My brain is like kind of off.
Oh, before we go into our sponsor, birthday boy over here on Friday.
Yeah.
So you guys want to wish him a happy birthday?
Yeah.
Send out a happy birthday on our Facebook page, or you maybe be able to find him on Twitter. Just saying.
Yeah.
So going into our next sponsor is DVD Exchange, Game and DVD Exchange, which is located at 23 East State Road in Media, which is, they sell all types of retro video games, and they sell a lot of DVDs and everything else. So you had a chance to take a look at them and everything else. So hope you enjoy with their games. Quick Phillies talk. Baseball started up this week, which is phenomenal that they did start it up. They lost the series this weekend against the Marlins. I can give you right down the line where they went. First game they lost 5-2, second game 7-1, and the third game lost 11-6. Which they did all the right plays, and they let the Philly Fanatic in there.
Yeah, that was surprising.
The Philly Fanatic was running around the whole ballpark.
That was surprising because they specifically said before the season started, all of them are banned.
Mm-hmm.
All of them are banned. But Philly said, no, screw you.
With the Fanatic.
Like, the Fanatic ascends all barriers. Like, Fanatic says, screw you, screw the rules, for I have green hair. That's it.
Did you see what there was actually fans at center field?
No, I didn't see it.
Even though the gates were up, there were fans standing at the gate watching the game from Citizens Bank Ballpark.
Oh, yeah, I know that. Yeah. Not in the stands, but outside the stadium. Yeah.
They were just sitting there, and then mind you, there was a security guard there. They said you could hear the whole game being played, and you can actually, from an angle,
see a little bit
you
of
can
it.
see the field. Which they said that during the scrimmages they had a crowd. First game night they had a crowd. Yesterday they had a crowd. Today they had a crowd. These are Philly loyals.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
You're not going to get this anywhere else in any city.
Maybe.
Well, Nationals, they actually have hotels outside their park. So I actually watched the Yankees National games when the first game came around. There were fans sitting on the balconies watching baseball. I thought that was cool. I think they're doing the same thing in Wrigley Field too, because you got the rooftop seats. They don't make those kind of stadiums no more.
No.
Not the viewable stadiums. Like Camden Yard.
Well, I mean, you could. So if there was hotels next to Citizens Bank, you could.
Well, they're building a casino. Right out, literally, I kid you not. You look out center field. If you're up a little high, you look straight out center field. You see the casino being built. They tore down the Holiday Inn.
Yeah.
Just for it. A hotel for entertainment. Lovely. You'll never thought you would get that anywhere else, huh? So, quick right off the bat, our YouTube channel. Please, we are trying to transition over from Facebook to YouTube. We're trying to get the numbers up. Subscribe, like, and hit the bell.
Yeah, he didn't do it right.
No.
Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit that notification bell. Because we want to beat Facebook algorithms and YouTube algorithms. Thank you.
So, for the next one real quick, going to the Sixers, a little bit with the Sixers, just a little bit, not much. Sixers are now in the bubble. They had a couple exhibition game, and the biggest highlight that everybody's talking about,
Ben Simmons shot a 3.
in a game. Mind you, an exhibition game, but he did it against an actual NBA team, not
Practice, not summer league.
or Chinese league.
Yeah.
Against a Chinese team. That was shocking. Because only thing is they have an issue with his shooting.
We all knew he had it in him.
And they moved him from point guard to power forward.
Mm-hmm.
Do you realize how he shot it?
Mm-hmm.
His elbow's out.
Mm-hmm.
You're not supposed to have your elbow out.
Uh-huh.
What's wrong with that?
Who knows?
Because he has a father who played basketball.
Uh-huh.
You would think he actually taught him how to play.
He did.
Because you're supposed to go forward.
Ballin'!
Kobe! He goes MVP, I go Kobe.
We're old.
We know a lot. We grew up with a generation of sports and sports entertainment. That's all we had to say with that.
So on next week's episode, we will add a new, basically, program to the podcast. Hopefully, we will get our other guys here. It will be NFL Top Debates. Yes, we will be debating people. My favorite.
And one thing that I want to do, even though it's just us, we can do it real quick. It's not going to hurt us. It's get to know us. Each time we come on, we're going to say one thing that explains us that we may know about each other and that we don't know about each other. To where that you get to know us a little bit better. One thing I will say when it comes down to it, sports teams. I have more than one favorite sports team in each sport. Besides Major League Soccer. Well, I like more teams in soccer, but not in the Major League Soccer. I can go down a list in each team, but not today.
I have a daughter. She's 2, and I want to pull my hair out. I love her to death, though. I love her to death.
We all love all our kids. They just drive us nuts.
Yes.
That's the test, the ultimate test of being a parent.
Yes.
I kind of see. I pull my hair out.
He didn't pull his hair out.
I cut it because of them, because I'm getting grays.
He just didn't want an afro anymore.
Hey, you see my afro growing, you'll be sitting there. If I had that bandana back on, it looks like a fro.
They see me mowing. My headband.
Damn. Burned by me. So, last sponsor for tonight. Gorilla Boys Toys. They buy and sell all collectible toys. They have a little bit of everything that you can think of when it comes down to it. They have toys that we grew up with, and they have toys that maybe you guys grew up with, the older generation that had the all metal toys that you love breaking, smashing across the head.
Without the lead paint.
Yeah. So give him a call. He has Legos. He has some of the old Ninja Turtles, Power Ranger stuff. You name it. Take a look at him. He can give him a call at 610-772-0117. You can email him at gbt.2011 at Yahoo. And find him on Facebook, Gorilla Boys Toys. both of them with Z's at the end of them. Take a look. So, as we wrap up the show, thank you for tuning in. We appreciate anybody who listens, watches the show. It gives us honor that we be able to be entertaining you and giving you info that the best that we can in our own way.
On a funny note, for those who's actually watching, the man doesn't have a white hairline. No. The man right next to me has a tan line. Yes, my friends, it's a tan line, not white hair. No. That line is a tan line on his head. That man gets dark, like with 2 K's, dark. Anyway,
it's not as badly when I went down to Florida.
Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for listening. To our fellow listeners, all our fellow podcasters, I appreciate it. We all appreciate it. Please, on YouTube or anything else like that, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell. We want to beat everybody's algorithms.
Check us out on Google Podcasts. Google Music will be gone. We'll be gone at the end. We'll be gone by the end of next month, unfortunately. So we'll be losing our Google Music sponsorship. So check us out on Spotify and Google Podcasts and any other site that you can try to find us on. We are not on Apple yet, so once we get on Apple, we'll let you guys know. Thanks for watching. God bless. Have a good day, everybody.
Take care now. Bye then.